So you mean to tell me that if I marry or date a rich man, he gonna cheat on me because he rich and he has options?
That's definitely a possibility you need to make peace with if indeed you marry a rich man.
But if I date a poor man or a 9 to 5, then he gonna cheat on me because he's a visual creature?
Or maybe he'll cheat on you because you obviously think less of him because he works a 9 to 5 and you call him the N-word.
Man, that's messed up.
By the way, I don't know why a lot of you lovely ladies use the ninja emoji when referring to the N-word. Ninjas were Japanese, so maybe stop with the cultural appropriation.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
The internet?
Sweetie, trust me, it's not the internet. Maybe next time you go looking for a man, select him based off his morals, not just the size of his wallet. On the other hand, men with morals do tend to want women with morals, and if all you care about is money, you don't qualify for those men.
Girls have it easy. They just have to exist. Guys actually have to perform and put in work.
So let me get this straight. We're raised in a world where we're told to calm down because boys will be boys, but blamed if we didn't see it coming because men have urges. Our body congratulates us for coming into womanhood by giving us body hair that society expects us to shave off and the monthly shedding of our uterine lining with debilitating cramps. And when it's all over, our body gives us a celebratory gift of menopause that will leave us with a lifetime of hot flashes, brittle bones, and
Oh, shut up.
Sweetie, you just proved the guy's point. Men need to perform, so we do it. We don't cry about it. You just exist, and you're whining on TikTok about your existence.
Pathetic.
See, crap like this is why women will never be space marines.
Codex Astartes leaves no room for doubt.
If you are done having children, like you know for a fact that you are finished, what have you done?
I told my husband that due to the fact that I had carried the entire weight of reproductive responsibility for our entire relationship, including years of preventing pregnancy and then carrying 3 pregnancies and delivering 3 babies, that I was done carrying the weight of reproductive responsibility for our family and that I was no longer going to be on birth control or have an IUD. So he could decide whether he wanted to use condoms for the rest of his life or get... And he, without hesitating, said,
You're fired.
Or at least that's what I would have said, because, you know, my body, my choice, right?
How dare!
But anyway, what did he actually say?
that's absolutely fair, and I will make an appointment to get snipped. And he got snipped, and that's it.
Really? He chopped him up just because you said so with 0 pushback? Well, I can't say I'm surprised. I mean, some guys got snipped at the DNC just because Orange Man bad.
Planned Parenthood Mobile Clinic, they have set one up just outside the United Center, and they won't just be handing out T-shirts and bumper stickers. They're actually going to be offering free abortion medication, inflatable IUDs, and vasectomies.
It's sad, isn't it?
So, like I said before, his body, his choice, his consequences too.
These only models that come to Jesus get so much hate from Christians, Christians, because in their hearts they're secretly envious of these people.
Every day, more lies.
It actually comes straight out of a parable that Jesus told in the book of Luke. If you don't know the parable, here's a 5-second summary of it. His father blesses 2 of his sons with an insane amount of stuff. One of them stays on the farm and stays close with his father and works there. The other one turns into a complete degenerate and goes off and parties. The son who was out being a degenerate realizes he wants to come home. He thinks that his father won't accept him, but when his father sees him, he's so overjoyed that his son is back. They reunite, they have a celebration because of it, and the older brother who stayed on the farm the whole time is very angry about it. Says, look, these many years I have served you and never disobeyed your commandment, yet you never gave me a young goat. His father says, it was fitting to celebrate and be glad, for your brother was dead, but now he is found.
Oh, you think you did something with this, don't ya? By all means, continue the cringe.
The reason I said these people have envy in their heart towards these only models is because when people receive Jesus in prison, that people that sold drugs, things that are objectively worse than these Christians are happy about it.
Kid, we're not. Actually, most of us, especially the ones they victimized, will never see these people in a good way ever again. I don't know where you come up with this stuff.
But it bothers them when there was someone who was engaging in immorality that finds Christ. Why is that? It's because they have envy in their heart and they secretly want to go do that stuff too.
Bullshit.
Or maybe we didn't do the same thing she did, not because we can't, because seriously, dealing with 304s isn't hard, you just pay them to do what you want. But rather, we didn't do the same thing she did because we have morals, and we don't actually want to do those things. Didn't think about that, did you, kiddo?
And because someone else is going to get to receive the love and the grace and the mercy of God, and they didn't get to do that stuff too, they hate him for it. Just like the prodigal son parable, completely ignoring the fact that God's kingdom just grew by one. Christ-focused self-improvement is what I teach.
Oh, wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
Yeah, kid, about the prodigal son parable, the parable didn't state that after the prodigal son came back and his father was overjoyed, the prodigal son still wasted some money on proper garden tools after he claimed he had repented. And also, the parable didn't state that the prodigal son, after being welcomed back, went down to the town square and said stuff like, "Hey, imagine running away from the Philakitai riding this beautiful horse, because I'm giving away this beautiful horse and 5,000 denarii. All you have to do is sign up right here. 1 denarii is 10 entries, so come on, come all, gamble your money away."
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you confused? Well, kiddo, I've covered this lovely lady around the moment she allegedly found religion.
Only girl deletes her account after being saved by Jesus Christ. There is a revival happening in this country, and it is so inspiring. Check this out.
4 years ago, I started my own because I think truly it was out of pure rebellion. And like, honestly, I'm such a independent person that I never felt the need for a man to provide for me. So I started only about 4 years ago, and I climbed to top 0.01%. I'm not saying that to brag. I'm saying that the devil can truly give you things in this life. I met this person who's now my partner, and he truly showed me God's love. I am now giving it all up for Christ. What? I am now giving it all up for Christ.
Now, along with Benny, I've seen a lot of other people in her comment section praising her for deleting her account on that website that starts with only and writing all kinds of inspirational religious stuff, and as an Orthodox Christian myself, I find it repugnant. Because as of the moment I'm making this video, which is 11:42 a.m. US Eastern Time on March 17th, 2024, her account on that website is still live, it's still verified, and her content is 100% available. She didn't delete crap. Now, Benny, you either didn't take the time to do a simple Google search to see if she's actually telling the truth, or you knew she was lying, but chose to make your video regardless because a former industry girl giving up the industry in favor of Christianity fits the narrative that traditional conservatism is winning. And hey, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But whichever the case may be, right now, dude, you just look stupid.
Bruh.
So, you see, kiddo, her conversion to Christianity started off with a lie. And that's enough to legitimately think she's a grifter. And nowadays, she stopped selling her body on the internet, but she moved on to this.
Imagine running from the cops in this Shelby GT350.
Can't say that.
Anyways, we're giving away this Shelby GT350R and $5,000 in cash. And right now we're doing every $1 is 10 entries. All you gotta do is click the link below to enter.
Now think about it. If 1 million people paid $1, she walks away with around $900,000 minus the Shelby Mustang and the cash prize. Now, I don't know if enticing people to gamble their money away is more godly than enticing them to pay for her adult content, but what I do know is that just like Benny, right now, you just look stupid.
And that's the bottom line, 'cause Stone Cold said so.